Why am I so excited about Kirk Cameron's The Homeschool Awakening documentary, and why I think you should be too? I can't tell you how excited I am because it's almost as though Kirk is kind of a secret sauce champion. And I love this. So I wanted to share a couple things because this is going to be coming up in June and we don't want to miss it. We want to support these kinds of things. I am so excited about the the core values that Kirk is going to be sharing inside of his documentary. Now, I don't know all the details, and I know he doesn't know that we're on a first name basis, but we're super excited because it's almost as though he is an advocate for secret sauce, tapping into adventure and enjoying our kids and then teaching them from that area of passion. The primary focus of his documentary is that we get to teach our faith and to establish a firm foundation of what we as parents think is important for our children, and then to build their academics and their life skills on top of that. Faith is a huge deal. We also have the freedom to choose what our kids are learning, when they're learning it, and how they're learning it. We also have this beautiful ability to choose curriculum, experiences, and adventures that not only will build them up academically, but it will sew into who they are as a person. Super, super, super amazing. I love the flexibility that homeschooling allows. And I'm going to confess, I love that Kirk is actually going to be sharing this because I've been homeschooling, my husband and I have been homeschooling 25 years, 5 boys, and it took me decades, at least a decade and a half, to really lean into the flexibility that homeschool offered, where I broke free of public school standards and societal standards and leaned into customizing and tailoring education for our kids at home. And so the beauty of Kirk actually being a champion and an advocate and a voice for this way of educating our kids is that I believe that younger homeschool families will be able to find their freedom and excitement in the homeschool journey much sooner than I did. And I hope that you're one of them. Secret sauce, the homeschool awakening, the idea of leaning into flexibility, leaning into teaching to passions and leading with adventure and excitement and curiosity is where the magic of homeschooling comes from, because we're not trying to check off boxes and do to-do lists and meet some random person's idea of the 12,000 things that our kids need to know by the time they move out. Instead, we get to lean into what our kids love and then build academically upon them. So we get to share our faith with our kids. Wherever we stand, it gets to be as big of a spotlight or as subtle as a spotlight as we choose it to be. We have freedom to choose what it is that we want our kids to know. Of course, there's the foundation of reading, writing, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, etc. Right? There are basic things that we want our kids to know, but we have the freedom to be able to teach our kids anything and everything above and beyond that that makes sense for us as a family and that really adds to their journey, their life journey, so that they will launch successfully in the end. We get to lean into the flexibility that homeschool offers, not being strapped and chained to a boxed curriculum or a list of 3.96.4 benchmarks that the educational system says that our kids should know. We get to tap into creativity. We get to unleash creativity with our kids when the light bulb goes off in their brain and their eyes sparkle and they lean in closer. We can pause and allow them the time to develop and explore things that spark that curiosity. We also get to embrace excitement. Oh, there's no rushing. We get to take as long, as many days, as many weeks, as many months, as many years studying what allows our kids to become who they are meant to become. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm hoping that you're excited too. I grew up watching Kirk. I guess we're the same-ish age. So I kind of grew up in that generation. I love that he has grown to be such a mouthpiece of flexibility and freedom and excitement and creativity in the homeschooling world. And I think that as a homeschool community, we can really embrace, no matter where we stand faith wise, we can really embrace the magic that comes from leaning into what our kids love, what we as a family believe, and then provide them with opportunities and experiences and resources that help them develop both emotionally, spiritually, and academically. So are you excited? I am too. And I guess that's it. Have a wonderful day and go see it in the theater. So I'm going to be there. Have a great day.